Thanks for tuning in to another Coach's Corner. Last week we traveled to Ann Arbor where we dropped our duel to the number 3 ranked University of Michigan program. Most of you guys probably caught the action, was on Big Ten Network. I thought our team overall, they wrestled really well. We needed one more match, one more win to win that duel. So I thought our guys were competing well, and we keep talking to them after the duel. It's great to be close, but our expectations are not to be close. It's to get those wins when we put ourselves in those opportunities. But again, overall, started at 25. McKee drops a match to the number 1 ranked wrestler in his weight class. At 133, Galiva was wrestling the number 8 ranked wrestler. Looked like he was going to get a big upset for us. He scored 3 takedowns. He's wrestling extremely well. This one big event there at the end was, I thought, an odd stalling call at the very end against Galiva, where he then forces him to take a couple shots back-to-back there late in the match. He gives up a counter score, and I thought that was kind of a big pivotal part of that match where we dropped it. That was probably the match that wins the duel for us. Galiva's been close a number of times, but we keep talking about he's got to win some of those matches. I think for himself, most importantly, just to continue to believe and put himself in a better spot, whether it's Big Ten seeds or NCAA positioning later in the national tournament. One of these wins is going to be big for him. Following that, though, Berglund has just done an exceptional job for us. He is a guy that believes. He comes out, gets a big upset over the number 4 ranked guy at his weight. That was a pivotal part in that match, just getting momentum going back for our program. He did a great job. It was very impressive. Following him, Blockus comes out. He gets a major decision for us at 149. And then Brayton picks up a win. And then moving in later in the match, I thought a guy, Sam Skillings, even though he dropped the match at 184, he's filling in for Salazar. He's wrestling against a guy that just took 3rd in the Olympics. And he just came out with a lot of fight and a lot of heart. Even though he didn't win, his effort was phenomenal, and was just a guy I just kind of wanted to make note of a guy that's coming out and doesn't focus on winning and losing, just effort, and did a good job. So good things there. And then the match everyone was excited and waiting to watch was the rematch of the last year's NCAA finals, and that was Paris versus Gable. Gable comes off with a big win, 18-8, and just very impressive. And you know, we talked to Gable a little bit. I know originally he was thinking he was going to wrestle just the home duels. We want him to wrestle in all the Big Ten duels, which we think are really important for our team, but also important for him just to continue to get those matches in before the Big Ten championships. And one thing noted, even as well as he wrestled, scoring all those points in 3rd period, he flew out on Friday, which nobody knew about, which is anyone that's wrestled knows how difficult it is to fly out. He got in right before the weigh-ins, made the warm-up, weighed in, and then wrestled that duel. So I think it just says a lot about where he is as a competitor there. So it was impressive. This week, we go on the road. We compete against Illinois and Purdue on the road, so it'll be a big road trip for us. I know for anybody that's planning on traveling out there with the team, any of the family members or parents or anybody like that, I think there's some weather advisory on Thursday, so we'll fly in on Thursday and then we'll travel through somewhat of a snowstorm, it looks like, but that'll be the plan overall. Compete Friday against Illinois and then on Sunday against Purdue. Looking at the Purdue, I know that's kind of had some interesting matchups. The first 3 matchups, 125, 133, and 41 will be big matchups for our guys. 157 is going to be a highlighted match where Coleman's the number 9 ranked wrestler in the country for Purdue. So it'll be a big match for Brayton Lee again. 174 could be a great one for Bailey. Those guys have been ranked kind of give or take top 20 in the country, so that'll be a great one there for Bailey, who's wrestling, I think, really well. Keep talking about him. He's a guy that just wrestles really physical, and for him to wrestle his best, he's got to go out and just push the pace, and good things will happen, not focus on winning. And so that'll be one to look at. 84, Max Lyon and Salazar will be another matchup opportunity for Salazar to go out and compete. I think Salazar's now moved up to number 22 in the country, which is awesome. And yeah, there'll be other matchups like always on the road. Every match is going to be important for the dual win, but those are some of the ones I wanted to highlight in the Purdue match. So other than that, that's kind of what we got going on. Anyone looking to go to the NCAA tournaments, again, let us know. We're almost sold out of our tickets there. And we're going to have a gear package that's going to go out shortly, so keep your eyes open for that if you are going. Go Gophers. Have a great weekend.